In this video, I'm going to show you how to use StartFishingToday.com to gather all the information needed for purchasing a fishing license in the state of Connecticut. So first thing you want to do is up at the top here, you're going to see this tab for fishing license. Go ahead and click on that. Next, you're going to be dropped onto our Get Fishing License page where you can see all the different states listed. And for the sake of this video, if you're on mobile, scroll down. If you're on your desktop, you're going to see it right here for Connecticut. Go ahead and click on the Connecticut button, and that'll just lead you and drop you off to the Connecticut fishing license page. First thing you're going to see is how much is a fishing license in Connecticut? Well, there isn't just one, as you can imagine. There are quite a few different licenses, but in general, fishing licenses in Connecticut can range from free or no charge for a disabled license to just over $100 for some non-resident all waters fishing licenses. Next down the page, you're going to see a section for page contents, and this lists every section of the page here. So for resident inland fishing license prices, you would be clicking on this green link. For non-resident inland fishing license prices, you'd be clicking on this link. For fishing regulations, you'll be clicking on this, and so on and so forth. Now, I'm not going to go and click on each one of these and scroll all the way back and click on the other one, but I will click on this first one to show you how it works, and then we'll continue down the page. So now I'm going to go ahead and click on resident inland fishing license prices, which are actually just freshwater fishing licenses in this case. And before I go any further, I do want to note that you can't actually purchase your fishing license from StartFishingToday.com. We are an aggregator of information. What that means is we go to all the different state-run websites for fishing and gathered all that pertinent information regarding fishing licenses, permits, tags, etc., and put it all onto our page. So it's much friendlier user experience, because what I found out is as I'm going through different websites, some are very, very difficult to navigate and find the different licenses that are required for a particular age group, or if you're looking for combination fishing and hunting licenses or stamps or just permits. Sometimes they were on several different pages and it was very hard to find the accurate information quickly. So that's what we did. We went in there, all 50 states, gathered the information, and put it onto a single page for you all to view. The other thing we want to note, as far as the prices that are on this page, we do our best to stay current, but prices can and have in the past changed without notice to us. The prices below may or may not be the exact current prices for the license listed. As of this recording, in late February 2024, I can say that all these prices that you will see are accurate at the time. Okay, so now we'll go down the rest of the page, show you how it works. So how much does a fishing license cost in Connecticut? In general, these ones are the inland or freshwater fishing license to start with, and marine or saltwater will come later. And again, these are just separated by sections, so I'll cover a couple of them in each section just so you have a clear understanding of what's all entailed, what's in the page. So the first one here is a Connecticut resident annual inland fishing license for ages 16 and 17. So again, simply put, this is a freshwater fishing license for, you guessed it, specifically ages 16 and 17. It's kind of like a youth license, not the full adult license, of course. You are required to have a fishing license starting at the age of 16 for fishing in the state of Connecticut. The adult licenses that go from 18 to 64, are, as seen here, you see are double what the 16 and 17, or basically youth prices. Okay, you can get annual combination, so that's a fishing and hunting license, and again separated by age group, 16 to 17 and 18 to 64. And those are, again, freshwater fishing, but the hunting, specifically for this license, is only for small game firearms hunting. It does not include big game. Okay, let's go down. Senior inland fishing license, again, senior freshwater, 65 and older. Those are actually free and requires annual renewal, and you can just click this to get it now. Okay. Then you also have your resident trout and salmon stamps, again, separated by age group. Okay. And there are specific or separate licenses for those that are enrolled in the armed forces. Thank you for your service, by the way. Intellectually disabled or handicapped licenses are available as well. Okay. Next section, how much is a marine or saltwater fishing license in Connecticut? As you can see, again, it's separated by age group, 16 to 17, 18 to 64. These are the annuals. These are the 1 days. Okay. And again, $5 here, $10 for that one. Almost double again, except for this particular one. It's only $5 instead of $3. But same as the freshwater one or inland waters, you have your senior, you have your marine fishing and firearms. You also have your lobster license and your gill net license. And again, to reiterate, this is for marine or saltwater license. Next section, how much is an all waters fishing license in Connecticut? Yep, you guessed it. This is for freshwater or inland and saltwater or marine. Same thing again, separated by age group, 16 and 17, 18 to 64. Same as above, just for combination instead of just freshwater or saltwater. Prices are here accordingly. Next section, how much is a non-resident fishing license in Connecticut? So if you're not a resident of Connecticut, this is where you would start up at the top, or you can scroll down to this section. So you have your non-resident annual inland or freshwater license, currently at $55. The next option is a 3-day. You can also, as a non-resident, get the inland annual combo fishing and hunting license. Again, same as above, hunting licenses for small game hunting only, no big game. Then you have your resident trout stamp and resident trout and salmon stamp down here, again separated by age group. Next section, how much is a non-resident marine or saltwater fishing license in Connecticut? Again, same as above for the non-resident freshwater or the resident marine. You have your non-resident annual, non-resident 3-day, non-resident annual marine fishing and hunting combination. And just like above for the resident, you have your armed forces and your disabled license as well. Next section, how much is an all waters non-resident fishing license in Connecticut? Same thing, this is going to be for freshwater or inland waters and saltwater / marine water license for non-resident. The annual non-resident all waters is going to cost you $63. The annual all waters combination fishing and hunting is going to cost you nearly double that at $120. Excellent. Now that takes care of all the sections for what licenses are available for resident and non-resident in freshwater / inland waters and marine / saltwater waters. Next section is the Connecticut fishing regulations. So the fishing regulations are separated just like Connecticut does by both freshwater and saltwater. But instead of adding those or putting those onto our website, because it's a ton of information, you'd literally be scrolling for quite a while. So instead of actually putting that information here, we just direct link, because it is all on one page, we direct linked to those specific pages where the regulations are housed. And I'll click on these here shortly after I finish going through the structure of the page. Okay. Next section, where can I buy a fishing license? Currently, from what the Connecticut state license page says, you can only get it from 3 different ways, either online through their authorized vendor list or by phone. And I'll go through each of these here in a moment. And if you want to do your own research on any of the information above, all these licenses, prices, etc., you're more than happy to, more than welcome to. I have linked those pages specifically for freshwater here or inland waters, and saltwater here or marine water for those here. Last but not least on the page are the frequently asked questions. Now, on any given page, whether it's Connecticut, Delaware, Florida, Wyoming, we could have 5 questions, 2 questions, 20 questions. It all just depends on when we get a question asked that we deem as truly important, that we feel is really necessary to have on the page. We'll add it. The first question for all of our pages, including Connecticut here, has to do with age. So the question is, at what age do I need a fishing license in Connecticut? As I noted above, in the very first section, a valid fishing license is required for anyone 16 years of age or older in Connecticut. So if you're 15, 14, 13, all the way down to newborn, you don't need to have a fishing license, but you do need to have one from 16 years of age or older. And again, 16 and 17 are kind of a youth age. 18 above is going to be the adult full price age. Okay, so that's the structure of the whole page. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to scroll all the way up to the top here, and I'm going to show you how all the links, all these blue links work. So say you are a resident and you're 25 years old and you want to get your annual inland fishing license, right? You're going to go ahead and click this Buy Now, and it's going to open up a separate link, or a separate tab rather, and this is going to take you to the Connecticut Department of Energy and Environmental Protection Sportsman Licensing page. It's really easy to they make it really easy to purchase a license in Connecticut. So if you're a returning customer, again, you're going to take out your license, you're going to enter the information here, and you're going to hit log in. If you're a new customer, again, you do need to create an account. And so what you would do is you'd click on create an account. You're going to put your first name, last name, date of birth, this particular season, which we're in 2024, and you're going to click continue. And you'll be able to create the account, purchase the license that you saw on Start Fishing Today, and go that route. Again, they have a little disclosure here of what you can do: fishing license, hunting license, trapping, boating. You can also get all of your stamps and permits. Basically everything you saw for fishing on Start Fishing Today, you'll be able to purchase in here. Again, if you are a returning customer, go ahead and click this information, input this information here, and you'll be all set. Now I'm going to exit out of this tab and continue down the page. Okay, same with the senior inland. You can get that by pressing Get Now. Continue down the page. Now we're going to get to the fishing regulations. So for Connecticut freshwater fishing regulations, I'm going to go ahead and click on this, and again, it's going to open up a separate tab, and you're going to see freshwater fishing guide. Now there are different sets of regulations for lake and pond and river and stream. Okay, what you're going to do is, if you're going to go fish in a lake or pond, you're going to go ahead and click on this, which is going to open up some information about those regulations, right? And you're going to have different PDFs, different different types of fishing, whether you have your trout or your bass, etc. So definitely go ahead and take a look on here. It's going to tell you all the different types of species and the different species, the different places and speed limits, etc. Okay. Go ahead, click river and stream regulations. Same thing. It's going to give you all that information you could possibly imagine for this inland waters or freshwater fishing regulations, and it's all alphabetical here. So if you know specifically what body of water you're looking for, go ahead and click on the letter, and it'll take you right to it, and you can read it right there. Species regulations. This is where you can discover all the information regarding what species or what fish or crustacean and what the limits are, size, when it's open, etc. Okay? I'm going to go ahead and click out of this one, and we'll go ahead and check out saltwater. Again, you don't have the pond, river, stream, etc., but you do have different types of regulations. So for this one, it's bait, crab, lobster, shellfish, and up here you have your species regulations, right? So if we click on bait species, it gives you all the different types of bait, and again, well, species that are available and what the regulations are for those. And again, each of these has a PDF associated with it. So if you click on this, it'll open up a PDF or a different tab so you could specifically read on those. All right. So it handles all the fishing regulations that you would want to look at. This online button for the where to buy is going to do the same thing as these buy now buttons over here, take you to the online purchasing. Now, say you don't want to purchase online and you want to go get a physical license right away. Go ahead and click on this authorized vendor list here, and that's going to take you to this digital PDF for all the sportsman licenses, vendors, town clerks, and retail agents. And this is alphabetical. Okay, so you can go from top to bottom. Yeah, so say, and one thing to note, I'm not sure if you're unaware of this. Let's say we were going to look for, find one here. Say you were looking for Dick's Sporting Goods, right? So you were looking for this one, and you wanted to find it quickly. If you use your keyboard and you press the Control button on the lower left of your keyboard, the CTRL, press that, plus the letter F on your keyboard, you're going to get this bar up here. And what you're going to do is you're going to type the specific retail agent or the store, whatever you're looking for. So again, we said we were looking for Dick's Sporting Goods. So we're going to type in Dick's, right? So just at Dick, there's 24 instances, okay? So let's make sure we spell it correctly. So it is with an apostrophe. So we'll do the apostrophe there. And it says there are 24 instances, all right? So let's say you want to find which one you want to go to. Okay, so here's the first one in Canton. You can click this arrow right here, and it'll take you to the next one. You could see how it highlights the next one in line. Okay, see that? Highlights each one. So there's 24 different Dick's Sporting Goods in Connecticut where you can buy your license. Now you can also buy your licenses at the district headquarters. So what you would do there is you're going to type in the word DEEP, D-E-E-P. So D-E-E-P. So again, up at the top is the first instance of it. So there are 18 different instances, so 17 different locations. So you're going to click this arrow again. So there's your first one. Click the arrow again. Deep River. Again, this is all the different places that contain the word deep. Okay, so it's not necessarily the vendor. It could be a name of a town. But okay, there's another Deep Agent Headquarters in Hartford, and gives the address. Okay, so again, just a quick little tidbit or a quick how-to on how to locate stuff quickly or locate things quickly in the PDF, the digital PDF here. I'm going to go ahead and click out of this, click out of that. And again, all information listed above can be seen on these other sites, or the Connecticut fishing license page. So I'll just use the freshwater one. I'm going to go ahead and click on that. Connecticut does a fairly good job of listing their licenses and permits on their page. But again, as you scroll down, you can see there's quite a bit of information. Now, they do list their licenses horizontally or resident and non-resident together. And you could read the information here. But again, like I said on a little bit earlier, all this information is aggregated onto Start Fishing Today. So again, you can look at this if you want, or you can just simply trust the Start Fishing Today information. Up to you. But yeah, that concludes the structure of the site from top to bottom, or the page from top to bottom. There's one other thing I do want to discuss with you, and that's this green button that you see throughout the page. This takes you to our special offers and discounts page. So if you click on this, these are all the affiliate partners that we work with to get special offers and discounts for all of our viewers and website users. First thing we want to do, and I want to disclose, any purchases due down below, we do receive a commission on sales from the partner links below, and I will thank you in advance for the support. If you haven't already, definitely take a look at all this. All these partners, they're all listed alphabetically, so there are no partners that get preferential treatment or higher placement based on the offer they have with us. Again, just strictly alphabetical. So we start with Bubba, then you go down to Phoenix Lighting, Fish USA, America's Tackle Shop. A lot of these have generic offers, and others we've worked to get dedicated offers for Start Fishing Today. So if you look at, let's say, Mustad, many people are familiar with Mustad. They have a generic free shipping on all orders over $50. But we did work with them to get an exclusive 20% off site-wide coupon. So when you go through, click on this link, or this link, and you've done your shopping, all of your items that you want to purchase are in your shopping cart. When you're at checkout, go ahead and use the code SFT20, and you guessed it right. You'll get 20% off that shopping cart or whatever you have in there. But say you go to purchase again in the future, make sure to use that checkout, and you'll get 20% off that as well. And then there are others that have just a general just a general offer, such as Pelican products save 20% off travel bags using the code PROTECT. Again, there are a lot of others. Go ahead and take a look. Like I said, scroll through it. You have Arctic coolers, scent lock, Sims. If you're not familiar with Sims, you should be for wading and definitely fishing and wading boots, whatever. They have generic offers for save up to 50% on sale offer or sale styles. You get 15% off your first order of 100, and free shipping on all orders over $100. The free money is right there. So yeah, that just want to make sure you're aware. Go ahead and take a look at all these. Scroll through all these. Take a look. I guarantee you, there's something at each one of these retailers or partners that has something for you. Again, I'll take you back to the Connecticut page. And if you have any questions or comments, definitely put them down below in the comment section. Or if you don't want it to be a public comment, you can definitely send us a note directly at StartFishingTodayUSA.com. Again, that's StartFishingTodayUSA. I'm sorry, messed that up. StartFishingTodayUSA@gmail.com. StartFishingTodayUSA@gmail.com. Sorry about that. Again, thanks for watching. Hope this was helpful. Again, if you have any questions or comments, go ahead and leave them down below or send us a note. But yeah, thanks for watching. Take care. Have a great day. Bye-bye.